guys, Dr. BT's here. We have the standing desk up. We're ready and we're pumped. We got some Chelsea FM26 save. I'm feeling good this morning. It's like 10:30, 11. I'm early. I'm on task. Let's get into this one because we have some stuff to go through before we hit Man City. Blue Neri, who is Inter Milan in the Champions League, and we finish up with Arsenal in a 3-game today. So let's get into this. Hopefully the camera's a little bit better. I've been tweaking it here and there. It's probably my next big investment to upgrade stuff. And while I have you at the start here, I'm going to say it now. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Really helps the channel. And yeah, let's get right into this. It was pain last episode. Man United came through with that 3-1 win. Pepe was the only one that scored. Tweaked the tactic just a little bit. I'll show you that. Nothing crazy. Then we went 3-0 against West Ham. Yes, not the greatest competition at this point. They are in 8th, though. So that is a good bit there. Everton 2-2. We just could not hold this one. Reece James' own goal kind of sealed us early, and yeah, we just couldn't capitalize. After that, it just felt like until the second half we were finally do something, start subbing some people, and we finally got some work up top, but we were able to save a point from that. Atletico Bilbao 1-0. That's another own goal. We had this one, and we take 3 points in the Champions League to get us a little bit more comfortable. We take on Norwich in the Premier League, who was promoted last season. That is a 1-0 win. Fernandez with a role change up here, getting that goal. And then we went on to Brentford 3-1. That was a big one. Hato with one out of a set piece. I don't think it was a header with that. He ended up having the set piece played in, plays a little bit, and is able to finish it after it bounced around a little bit. Then Fernandez in there, and then Cole Palmer getting involved. Then Aston Villa 2-1 win. Cuneta getting involved in here with Fernandez, and we give up a late goal, but it's okay. And then this one, we're able to equalize with Nottingham Forest. Not our best game in this, but we do get a point out of this, which leads us into Leeds. No point intended. No pun intended, I should say. 4-2 and a win. Estavio, Casado, Uzan, Palmer. It's working. So will it work against top of the league Man City? They're top of the league right now? I think they're technically at the top. No, they're not. With 7th. The top side. Spurs is at 36 points. I don't want to see that. Spurs haven't lost this season, I don't think. I'm going to take a look at that. They lost in the Carabao Cup. That's their only loss this season. This is a cup game. Wow. So for the squad here, still playing a 3-1-2-3-1. It comes out as a 3-3-3-1 because, so yeah, I guess that makes sense. 3-3-3-1. And we transition back into a 4-1-4-1. So the changes I've made, instead of having 2 up top, Kane Uzan is going to play in the middle. We've moved Palmer out on the right side. He's having some effect internal. James was popping all the way down. That was just too much movement for him. So when he pops back, he's going to pop in back by a center back. I got Anselmino out here. He's actually doing, don't mind this. This was because we haven't used him, but he's actually been progressing pretty well right now in his actual bit. He has good potential, and I think he is going to end up going up along the way as we get him more playing time. So he's just up to sharpness at this point, and I've played him in the last like 3 or 4 games, which is one thing. So it's there. Dusan is back in the lineup. We've had some bids though, also for Shalaba here. Al Halal is going to give 75 million for that. We're also trying to loan Ayari. He wants to leave, just didn't work out here, but that's fine. Silva. Now this was a big one that we had paid 120 with, and it likely will be 120 change. Sometimes you make mistakes, and that's what I like about Football Manager is you bring in a guy and you think that maybe he's going to be great. Well, yeah, he's unhappy and wants to leave even with some. He has like a couple of games, if any, at this point. Yeah, he has one game. João Pedro getting one from Spurs in Bergamo. I tried to pull up another Saudi pull from that, but it didn't work. And then Kelia has an Al Ittihad bid possibly coming through. So that could be for 64 million or so. Let's actually... Oh, because the transfer window is closed. So those are the big things there. Someone wants to go on loan. I'm trying to put him on loan. I think he could be good. We have enough subs to kind of come through if we have any injuries. So we'll see how that goes. It's okay, but we kind of had to do this because the club is in financial hell because of the board. Actually, I'm blaming the board, but it's me. Okay. They took away a lot of it. They give us 22 million. With those sales, we'll have enough at that point. All right, Dewson's gonna be up top. This is how we're playing. This is how we're gonna have some fun. Allergies are killer today. There's still snow outside. It's supposed to be 60 on Thursday. 60 like 70 on Thursday. It's weird. It's weird. Like 2 days. Go from like 30 to 65. It's out here being weird because of the lake. All right. Let's do this. Stones. Moving out of the back to Lewis. Back again. Should have played out of the back. Rodri back there. Key. Rodri must be at midfield and dropping back. It's interesting. Vinicius Jr. Or Junior, I should say, misses the post. All right, if we could survive this with even a point, it would be good. Oh, what a save. Back post there. Reece James could have won that. Like, look at how close this is. Got a little goal line technology here. Yes. Okay, more like that. Okay, this is working much better. Just a little tweak here and there, and don't have to change it all that much. Play it more direct. Pass into space. Oh, what a ball! What a ball! Back post header. Oh, that's good. Let's play a little bit of I like how we're playing right now. Marmouche. Sanchez with the save. That's always a panic when you got a guy kicking to you about 5 to 6 feet from you and he's gonna rifle it. You don't know if it's mostly you're just gonna take a bean somewhere on the body. But if it's not on body, it's very hard to actually stop some of those when it's rifled that close because of reaction time. All right, Phil Foden. Palmer does clear it, but it clears it in the middle. Oh my God, Bernardo Silva. You are a monster. The clearance by Palmer is just to try to get it out. Rodri 1 time. Silva 1 touch off the post upper 90. What a freaking shot by Bernardo Silva. How much would he cost if we wanted him? He's 32 years old. It'd be a couple year rental if that. We're building this team through young players and development. Palmer, Sato. That's why we brought in Uzan. Good developmental 21, 22-year-old. I think he could be great. Pineda's out here. Palmer's just good. And then we'll get Estavio out here as subs, which is what we're doing a lot. Good thought. It's just not there. Let's go, Palmer. Canuzan with the shots wide right. Is up to Fernandez, Casado, Palmer, looking for space. Oh, come on. Give him a card for that. O'Reilly tripped O'Reilly. He's not O'Reilly. Come on, Dusan. Ooh. It was there. It was there. Let's go, Hato. Let's go, Quineda. Good interception. Defeating City's play from the back. He's going to have to take that shot. That's not a great shot. Much to like the cross there. Yes, if it gets cleared, it gets cleared, but we're playing pretty well right now with this. We're playing pretty well. All right, boys, we need to get it together. 5 shots on target. We're playing pretty strong with Chelsea. This Chelsea side could do something if we just finish. But Man City with that goal hurts. It was a worldly goal, though. The initial change we're going to do, play with a higher tempo. We're going to play with the same shape in possession. With barring the fact that we're going to have the attacking mid come up, we're going to get Lookman as a channel forward. Then we're going to push. We're going to change from a 4-1-4-1 to a 4. Let's have him be a defensive midfielder. To a 4-1-2-2-1. It's technically it's still a modified 3-3-4. All right, we're going to see what we can do here. We just need more bodies up top. We're going to make a little bit of a risky move. We're already down 1-0. It can't get, obviously could get worse, but the idea is we're trying to push. Pineda is going to take him. Are we going to? I mean, he's coming off the game. All right, so the changes we made, we're going to pull in Lavia for Palmer. Canuzan is going to come out. We're going to put in Estavio, Bayer on the left, Lookman up top. Pepe's going to come in for Dusan, and then we're going to see if this works. We're also going to come in and play a very attacking mentality. Team instructions, we're already at a higher tempo, and we're going to play a counter press with a higher defensive line and a higher block. We're just going to press hard. Maybe we can get lucky and equalize this. I wish I saw what the substitutions are. Let's go. Good touch. What a great play getting through 2 players by Bayer. He's trying to be fancy. Come on, what is that in the box? Oh my. Oh my. Oh, that hurts. What is that? We're not going to get the call. We're not going to get the VAR. It's rough. All right, Vinicius Jr. Off the rebound. Oh, why? We had ample opportunities, I think, to win this game. I feel like we've done a pretty good job across the board, but just not able to finish. And even that's right at him. It's a good opportunity, but it's right at him. A quality goalkeeper like that is not going to let you do that. He has a 7.5. Dunarama has been an absolute monster in this game with a 7.5. They're just trying to waste time at this point. I don't blame him. We played him pretty well, but not able to come away with that. On to the Champions League. I'm satisfied with our performance there, though. Pep just beat us. We have a lot of rest that we need, and we're not doing that. Stavio, tight hamstring. All right, so we are here, Champions League. It is Inter Milan who is at 6th. We are at 15th. We need this win. One change today in this is Stavio is going to be playing up top today, starting. I need to switch these back. So Stavio will be playing up top on the right side. Palmer will come in the middle, and then we'll get Canuzan. And I want to get Stavio some starting time, maybe just kickstart everything. I will change a couple of things because I loved how that was playing. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to say you can pass into space. You see an opening, I want you to press it up. Our reporters were actually performing decent. Okay, it's snowing here at Stamford Bridge, right? We're playing this at home. Yes. Snowing here at Stamford Bridge. Yeah, that was just a box up by Hato. Good little stutter step move by Quineta. Sato plays it up. What a banger of a shot. It's just not there. It's just not there, guys. Come on. Good win. Stavio plays it through up to Palmer. Good move by Palmer. Let's go! Palmer, hard angle. That's a goal. Let's go. Woo. A good little touch like that, too. Bro, he just maybe that bounced off the keeper. Didn't get all of it. Good movement. Sato. Dusan had to play up. Fernandez. Play through. Pineda has the speed, though. What a move! What a move! This man's going to be a superstar here. Estavio out here just showing his dribbling techniques. Or Quineta, I mean. Not Estavio. Quineta is over there. Estavio's down here. Plays it in. Dusan can't get there. Stavio. Shot by Reece James. What a hit. Just wide left. I'm not mad by that. 2 shots on target. You scored 1 out of 2. So I'm not mad by this. Neda out to Estavio. Estavio shot. That's on target. Can't get mad at anything that is on target. We're dominating possession right now against Inter Milan. I'm trying to see why. But I think we're just playing with good pace. And our quality is actually starting to look out. Sato took his deflected. Estavio, what a shot. What a shot by Estavio. We have a good back three, and then James is at back four. So we have a good back four. I could probably use one more that can come in as a sub and be great back there. We're going to get Bernaldo here and there in. I think we're going to get him in this game if we go up by 2 goals. Let's push. That looked like a hand. Yeah. That's a handball. What are we doing here? Akan, I can't pronounce your last name, but Akan, that is a great ball. Come on. They kick by Sanchez. Estavio's not going to win the air. Thuram, far side looking, going to pass it back. Going to build up from the back for Inter Milan. Sec, Pavard. Getting good pressure as we need it. Good step up. And Estavio. I like the layer because Fofana is stepping up. Estavio is coming back, so it's kind of a switch in beneath. And it's this actually is passing off pretty well. Fofana, Casado, moving around. I'm not used to saying as much, so sorry if I'm going back and forth here. I'm gonna try to keep going and doing more of the standing desk stuff, but here we go. Build up. Fernandez shot. That was a good shot. Gets deflected. James going back post, and Joseph is there. Otto building up from the back. Pineda. I like that. These triangles between that. That is an off foot, left foot hit there. Wow. Okay. All right. We're going to take a little bit. We're under assault in the back end a lot. Simo, let's get him out. We're going to put in Caldwell. We're going to put Caldwell on the outside. He plays better on the outside. And Estavio is just in pain up here. Let's pull in that. Henderson in the middle. And then let's get Dusan out. We're going to go Pepe up top. Actually, just have Canuzan for Fernandez, actually. Actually, let's do this. Let's get Lookman over here. Let's play like this. Pepe will be a second striker. Actually, we should just play like this, to be honest. Let's make those 5 changes right now. We need to get better. We have the initiative up top. We're not reducing quality as much up top. It's just a lot more pace, a lot more speed. And on the back end, Caldwell coming in will help reinforce the defense. Move Hato, who's a natural center back, playing in the middle. Caldwell's playing the outside, so I feel like that should be pretty good. Pepe up top with Lookman. We'll see how this pair continues to work. It's been decent. Man City is just destroying Bayern Munich. A little inward move by Quineta. Lavia. Casado, it's at the keeper. Come on. All right, they put 2 up front. I think we can handle that. Which means they're weaker off the back end, maybe. Still 2 midfielders. It's the woodwork. Denied from the woodwork. But it's a win. It's still a win in the Champions League, and you can't shy away from that. But we should have had more goals than this. But we'll take a 1-0. That moves us up to 7th. All right, rest 2 days, and it's on to Arsenal. All right, we have a couple of pieces to go into before we hit it. Big stuff. But first, on average intake, which kind of does suck. But fullbacks, at least one of our fullbacks, goal keep. I mean, unfortunately, we're not going to have the elite one that we had last season. But the real news is in the transfer activity. João Pedro is leaving to go to Al Ali for 60 million. He is out for 60 million, which is great. And we have one more who's going out. I should have probably looked through here. And that is Trevor. He has one to Al Halal for 75 million. So 2 good sales. I mean, that's profit. Like, this is a loan. How much? 1.4. I don't know how much they paid for him. Maybe he's always been at Chelsea. I don't know. Maybe he started at Chelsea. I know João Pedro has not, because I played with him last season. Comes into Brighton for 74 million. We ended up, I don't want to talk about it. Yeah, we took a loss here. We took a loss here. I don't want to talk about it. Well, I didn't take a loss. The team took a loss because I took over the team at that point. All right, can we get 3 points here? I like the 100% possession. Obviously, it's not going to stay that way. Odegaard missed a point-blank shot. He is offsides, though. Jesus. How would he miss that? This should help us retain the ball. Oh, great ball by Quineta. It's just the quality is better here in England and than Portugal. All right, moving up. Casado, Palmer, Uzan, back to Palmer. Nice little give and go. Looking for a cross. Gotta get to Bayer. I don't want to say we've played bad because we haven't. We've played actually pretty decently well. One move in the back. Oh, what a shot, Suzanne. It's off the post. We're going to go back to this. Bro, he's all by himself. All right, so changes. We're going to put in Estavio for Canuzan. Casado's going to come out. We're going to move Fernandez to play in the defensive midfield. In will come Lookman and Dusan up top. Bayer's also going to come out. He's been motivated. He's been decent, but we're going to have to slowly get him up to fitness at this point. And we'll start with that, with the changes. VAR is checking this. It's 100% a goal. All right, here we go. After that goal, can we recover? Plays it around Martinelli. Up Moreno. Moreno makes a play, and we're there. Stavio, I need you to control the football, bro. All right, let's go positive. So changes up top. We're gonna change more in the back. Lavia's gonna come in. Bernaldo, Reece James comes out, and then Fernandez was a little bit getting beat up there, so he came out. Let's also play with a higher defensive. I wanna press right now. I don't know if this will work. We'll see. Martinelli comes out for Nawari. Fana, Lookman, Quineta, who's been pretty much the lone. Don't I have you not shoot long balls? It's not a bad kick. It's just, brother, you need to get the ball in the box. It's a hard angle. Oh my God, Dusan. Let's work the ball in the box now. Did we get a bit more quality up top the last 10 minutes? Actually, the next 20 minutes, I should say. Yes, I know there's a gap in my midfield here, but at this point, we're playing a little bit heavy. That wasn't actually called. All right, Lookman. Palmer, Quineta. Good touch. Goes inside. It's... Oh! Quineta! Let's go! Let's go! Fights through that contact with Timber. Cuts it inside. Right foot beats the keeper. He's onside. He's onside. Get in the middle. Give Dusan a target. Palmer. Quineta. Back post. Estavio tries to cross it. It's okay. We got the ball. Oh, this game. It's been up and down moments here. Reset it. Ronaldo. He's onside. Looking. Estavio presses in. Dusan shot with Bernardo. Why? Oh my! He's not gonna hit that. Oh, Odegaard, don't bully me, please. Miguel Marino just bullied me. That's a good shot at the top of the box. Oh my God. Well, that's the end of that game. Give up 2 Arsenal goals in the last 10 minutes. All right, so that's going to do it for today. We'll be back in the transfer window. It was a great start. Actually, a great middle. Not a great start, but Anselmino is playing great. I don't think we're going to be able to sell maybe anyone that's up top. Because Palmer, Fernandez, and Casado are just running around with their legs falling off at this point. So it's not really helping things. All right, guys, that's going to do it for today's games. 3, 2 losses, 1 win in the Champions League, 2 league losses. At the end of the day, we'll take the Champions League because that was probably the worst off of all of it. In the Premier League, we sit at 5th. And so that's there. We haven't started the FA Cup yet. So that is one thing. With all the other competitions, we were knocked out by Sheffield United in the Carabao Cup. Not really worried about that. And then in the Champions League right now, we are sitting at 7th. So pretty comfortable position. 1 more win in the Champions League. We will be good. I'm not going to go over that game just because the sole fact that fixture I can ever get to the fixture schedule. I'll play that game off because it is going to be Leipzig and RC Lens, so we should win one of those games and we'll be in there. So thanks for hanging out, guys. Go leave a like below, comment, and subscribe. We will be back in the January transfer window when we play Liverpool, and we'll see exactly how it is in January, because some changes, and then we work into Aston Villa, Leeds, and Norwich into February. So thanks for hanging out. I'll see you guys next time. Later.